Welcome to another Sabbath day singing time. Do you know what we're going to talk about today? What's this? What's that? What's this word? R-O-C-K. Rock. Are you guys ready to rock at singing time? I thought so. Okay, so today, last week, remember we talked about the stripling warriors, right? We learned will bring the world his truth, the armies of Helaman. Well, today we're talking about Helaman's son. What? So Helaman has a son named Helaman, and we're talking about him today. And we're also talking about the wars that are kind of still going on between the Lamanites and Nephites. They just keep fighting. So first, Helaman, son of Helaman, is talking to his sons, and he talks about the records that they've been keeping from the time that Nephi went and got the plates. Do you guys want to sing Nephi's Courage? That's one of our favorite songs. Let's do it. All 3 verses. The Lord commanded Nephi to go and get the plates from the wicked Laban inside the city gates. Ready? The Lord commanded Nephi to go and get the plates from the wicked Laban inside the city gates. Laman and Lemuel were both afraid to try. Nephi was courageous, this was his reply. I will go, I will do the things the Lord commands. I know the Lord provides a way, he wants me to obey. I will go, I will do the things the Lord commands. I know the Lord provides a way, he wants me to obey. The Lord commanded Nephi to go and build a boat. Nephi's older brothers believed it would not float. Laughing and mocking, they said he should not try. Nephi was courageous, this was his reply. I will go, I will do the things the Lord commands. I know the Lord provides a way, he wants me to obey. I will go, I will do the thing the Lord commands. I know the Lord provides a way, he wants me to obey. The Lord gives us commandments and asks us to obey. Sometimes I am tempted to choose another way. When I'm discouraged and think I cannot try, I can be courageous and I will reply. I will go, I will do the thing the Lord commands. I know the Lord provides a way, he wants me to obey. I will go, I will do the thing the Lord commands. I know the Lord provides a way, he wants me to obey. Very good. Okay, I want to show you guys something. You know, every week I have something to show you. My mom loves rocks. I mean, she really, really loves rocks. And she paints them and she hides them. And throughout the year, like for Halloween, she'll do Halloween rocks. For Christmas, she does Christmas rocks. Throughout the year, she does different kind of rocks. So guess what I did? I snuck over to my mom's house today and I took some rocks out of her front yard. These were all just sitting in her front yard. Do you want to see a couple of them? Yeah? Okay. This is just a very small bucket of the hundreds and hundreds of rocks that are in her front yard and all over the place now. Look at this. It's like a turtle shell. Okay. We've got this cool one. Look at this. Oh, that's so cool. Right? And then this pretty one. I grabbed some of my favorite ones. This is my mom, you guys. It says, God is determined to make of us more than we thought we could be. That's a Jeffrey R. Holland quote. She always has positive, uplifting messages. She does this to make other people happy. See that cute bird? I love this one. Oh, I love the love rock. There are so many different ways. And this is a way that she spreads love and kindness and happiness to the world, especially during this kind of crazy time. So she is a really, really good example to me. So for the first song, we did Nephi's Courage, right? Look at this. My mom served a mission in Hong Kong. I think maybe it's upside down. There we go. Nephi's Courage, C. So we took care of the C, okay? We're going to do some songs that go along with these rock songs. The next song we're going to do, I actually really love. It talks about how, that says, you are amazing. Remember that. It talks about how during this time that Helaman's sons go and they teach people to have faith. And they teach them a lot of different things. And so many people are baptized at this time. And they enter into the door. Look at these doors. Aren't those so cute? They enter into the waters of baptism, okay? So we're going to sing a song about baptism. So we did the C for Nephi's Courage. Do we have a song that has rainbows in it? R. Do we have a baptism song with an R in it with rainbows? I like to look for rainbows, right? Okay, let's do that. I like to look for rainbows whenever there is rain, and ponder on the beauty of an earth made clean again. I want my life to be as clean as earth right after rain. I want to be the best I can and live with God again. Okay, look at this rock. See the waters? The waters of baptism. Isn't that a cool one with the lighthouse? Yeah. Who is our light? Jesus Christ? That's one of the names for him, right? He is our light, our joy, our song, our salvation, our Redeemer. Okay, so next song. I love this part especially because Helaman names two of his sons. Do you want to guess what he names them? Nephi and Lehi. We learned about Nephi and Lehi right at the beginning of the Book of Mormon. They are great, great leaders. Do you want to know why he did that? He said, I'm naming you after these great men so that when you think of your name, you think of them. And when you think of the good things they did, that you will remember to do good things as well. Well, guess what? My mom, good example to me, obviously. She spreads kindness everywhere she goes. And when I found this rock on my mom's doorstep this morning, it made me cry, you guys, because I didn't know she made this rock. Look, it says Charla and Allie and Hannah and Katie, that's my name, and Rebecca and Ev and E, my little brothers. This is all of my siblings, and we have been taught in our youth. Did we learn a song last week about being taught in our youth? So we did the C, Nephi's Courage. We did the R, I like to look for rainbows, our baptism songs. How about we'll bring the world his truth, the armies of Helaman. Sometimes I feel like we're as strong as the armies of Helaman because me and my brothers and sisters, we were taught in our youth. Look at how pretty those are. Did I say Bonnie? There's Bonnie on there too. Okay, so we're going to sing Armies of Helaman. We'll bring the world his truth. I still have words for you because I know that this is a new song. great? Helaman names his son Nephi and Lehi to remind them to be good, to do the same things that Nephi and Lehi would have done. And so he tells them to remember them, and then it will remind you what to do. He says the word remember a lot in these verses. He tells his sons to remember the things that your fathers did. Remember Jesus Christ. And we have a scripture that a lot of people know in Helaman 5:12. And why I'm saying it to you, I'm going to show you this rock. This rock also made me cry when I found it in my mom's rocks, because this is the kind of mom I have. This says, I believe in Christ. And look, there's a little picture of Christ on there. Helaman 5:12 says, and now, my sons, remember that it is upon the rock of our Redeemer, who is Christ, the Son of God, that ye must build your foundation. That when the devil shall send forth his mighty winds, yea, his shafts in the whirlwind, when all his hail and mighty storm shall beat upon you, it shall have no power over you, to drag you down to the gulf of misery and endless woe. Because of the rock upon which ye are built, which is a sure foundation, a foundation whereon if men build, they cannot fall. So we need to build on Christ, right? He's our rock and our salvation. So do you guys want to sing Wise Man, Foolish Man? That we can build upon the rock? Yeah, let's do it. Okay. The wise man built his house upon a rock. Get out your rocks. The wise man built his house upon a rock. The wise man built his house upon a rock. The wise man built his house upon a rock, and the rains came a-tumbling down. The rains came down and the floods came up. The rains came down and the floods came up. The rains came down and the floods came up, and the house on the rock stood still. Ready for the foolish man? The foolish man built his house upon the sand. The foolish man built his house upon the sand. The foolish man built his house upon the sand, and the rains came a-tumbling down. The rains came down and the floods came up. The rains came down and the floods came up. The rains came down and the floods came up, and the house on the sand washed away. Very good. So that's what we want to do, right? We want to build upon the rock. Okay, I'm going to leave you right there today. There's quite a bit more to the story, and I want you to ask your parents what happens. I'll tell you a little bit of it. Lehi and Nephi go and teach the word, and like I said, they baptize a lot of people. But then a group of Lamanites gets them and takes them to prison and doesn't give them food. And there's a huge group of about 300 people that are yelling at them and persecuting them and reviling them, and they want to kill them. They want to kill them for teaching about Christ. And guess what happens? I'm not going to tell you. You have to ask your mom and dad what happens. What happens to the sons of Helaman while they're in jail? What miraculous thing happens? And what saves them? What saves the people that came to the jail? I'll give you a small hint. While you're learning the lesson, I bet you can sing Did You Think to Pray or A Child's Prayer, both of the songs that we know. I bet you could sing that with your families to find out what happens at the end of that story, okay? We are going to end with kindness begins with me. There's our K, right? So I've got another rock here from my mom. Look at this. Isn't this so pretty? Share love. That's what she does. So kindness begins with me. I want to be kind to everyone, for that is right, you see. So I say to myself, remember this. Kindness begins with me. We're going to sing it 2 times because I love this song. I want to be kind to everyone, for that is right, you see. So I say to myself, remember this. Kindness begins with me. so I say to myself, remember this, kindness begins with me. I want to be kind to everyone. I want to be kind to everyone, for that is right, you see. So I say to myself, remember this, kindness begins with me. Very good. You guys, kindness does begin with you. And we can start by making sure that we're strong, so we can help the people around us. The people around us that don't know, or that are scared right now. Or maybe you're scared right now. And you know what? You know who can help us? Christ. He can help us. We need to build on him. We need to believe in him. We need to pray to him. And we need to teach each other about him. And then everything comes into focus. Our prophet, President Russell M. Nelson, said that joy in our lives has little to do with the circumstances of our lives and everything to do with the focus of our lives. That we can be happy if we put our focus on Jesus Christ. Thank you so much for joining me for singing time, and I will see you again next week.